Morning, Dr. Doug here at BodyTrust.com in Los Angeles, California. Interesting article I found. It's from the University of Liverpool. I have a good friend who lives in Liverpool, England, of course. It says, a new study published in Psychiatric Research has concluded that psychiatric diagnoses are scientifically worthless as tools to identify discrete mental health disorders. Well, you know, they've got to identify these. They've got to give everything a name because everything needs a name and a number. Those numbers are used for billing, insurance companies, governments. So they're having a big trouble figuring out what is what. Is this autism, which is on the rise? Everything's on the rise, as a matter of fact. Schizophrenia and bipolar and depression and all forms of those, in-betweens and combinations. And it's why? Why is mental health gone to hell in this world? It's because, well, we're approaching some huge changes. I mean, everybody feels it, right? The huge changes are afoot. Well, it's only rational, it's only logical, because time seems to be advancing exponentially. Human progress, technologically advances exponentially, but it always advances further than the society changes. So technological changes are outpacing social changes. And that creates a lot of tension, a lot of liver-chi stagnation, because people are worrying about the future and worrying about the past and making all kinds of stuff up, living in their heads, living in their phones, desperately trying to be liked by as many strangers as possible and not really connecting with anybody. So yeah, people are flipping out. We would call that a shen disorder. People have shen disorders and they're all over the place. And it's really due to heat that agitates the shen, which lives in your Chinese heart, determines your behavior. The shen is agitated by heat, all this heat in society, or it's blocked by phlegm, which can come from excess body weight or just chi stagnation that isn't moving the fluids. All in my book. So, the shen does not get adequate information because it's being blocked. It's run through a filter that isn't true. That's that phlegm that surrounds the heart, okay, and blocks the shen from getting accurate information. Information comes in inaccurate. Information comes from cerebral and feelings. So feelings and thoughts, right? And that feelings include sensory. So this is what's happening in our world, and I'll tell you, you really got to find something that gives you peace of mind. I will not sacrifice my peace of mind for anybody or anything, and that's just a fact. That's a rule, because my health is most important. It's more important than money or love. These are my priorities. I recommend everyone else take these priorities, that your health is more important than anything else, and that you will trust yourself and trust your own healing abilities, because we all have them. And then seek people that will, seek out people who will help you learn to trust your own instincts. And when you have an emergency, go to these people who call themselves medical doctors and have the emergency treated. Now, some of these psychiatric disorders do need a drug because people cannot function. If people can't function, can't hold a job because there's so much phlegm around their heart, for example, well, that's not an emergency, but that is a serious situation, and Chinese medicine can do all it can, but it really can't get rid of that phlegm like some of these psychotropic drugs. They actually do. They actually do clear the mind. They clear the phlegm, but they can be addicting too, and it's not a lifelong strategy to take these things. They take them long enough to get into counseling session and go back and find the hurts the traumas that caused most of these are caused by that. Or just understand about Taoisms, for example. Taoism will stop me from worrying, and that was the last peg. That was the last part of my journey to maintain peace of mind. Anyway, that's what I had to say on mental health. But when they diagnose something, man, I'm not really sure. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Hasta mañana.